What is up, you guys? Welcome to a new episode of TarrinCraft. Welcome, you beautiful faces. Today we're gonna make some big progress. We're gonna make loads of progress. First, I need loads and loads of materials because we're gonna work on our mansion today. This project is taking way too long. we need to finally start making this into a livable space, because now it's just all outside wall. There's nothing there. We need loads of details in there. We need to go into the inside, make stairs. We're gonna make some floors. We're gonna try to make a dent into the big building, into making it livable, so we can finally start going in there. Because now I'm just going from place to place and putting my bed on the ground and sleep right there right then. So kind of homeless right now. But first we need to smelt this shulker box full with netherrack, because we need the bricks. Right, so in the meanwhile, everything is smelting for me so I can start building my mansion. I was working on getting more of these dried kelp blocks because, well, I need them. I need them because I need to smelt a lot, and this just grows way too slow. And it's either making one of these another time, like next to it, or just trying to make some dispensers in with some bone meal, and then just he went off. Thank you for demonstrating. But yeah, it's either that, making another one, or making a dispenser, shooting in some bone meal. So this just grows way faster. Now I was working on this, so they're all installed there, and the block underneath it will be powered by this redstone and the repeaters on and off. But now I need to figure out if I want to do this on all four sides. I need some sort of clock. I need some sort of clock that I can just turn on and off when I need it. So if I put in stacks of bone meal, I need to just turn on the clock, and then it will dispense everything. Now this will be manually filled. So this can't be automated because it's, well, you can't put a minecart rail on top of it or whatever. So that is going to be a problem, maybe? I don't know. It's just something I need to do. But we need to work on a clock. And I was thinking about making the most simple clock that I know. That is just a block, and in that block goes a lever. You can turn it on and off, and you see there is a redstone torch there. So if I turn it on, it actually goes off, and if it's off, it goes on. And when we put in 2 repeaters going into that block and 2 repeaters going out of the torch, this will be lit, and if we put on some redstone, this signal will go through the repeaters, powering this block, depowering the redstone, and then making it cycle on and off again. So if now it's on, and if we actually turn it on, it turns off. So this is the most simple clock that I know. I don't know if it's efficient or not, but it kind of works, right? It kind of works. It's the redstone that I know. It's the redstone that I know. So if we want to dispense our bone meal and we want to grow it faster, we can just flip it off, actually. So it turns on, and we can just have our bone meal in there. So if we put in, let's say, I don't know, 14 bone meal, it's not growing because that's the only one that doesn't grow. Okay, cool. Let's put it on this one. There you go. So now one grows because we only have bone meal in one. But you can see, just for demonstration's sake, it works. Until the bone meal runs out, and then nothing happens. We can just turn it off. We know the bone meal has run out. And that is the system we're going to make. So if we do this on 4 sides, and we just put them in with bone meal, like all of them, full with bone meal, and when we need some blocks, we can just put it on, and then go to our block maker and just wait for the dried kelp to come in. Now I think, yeah, this ran out, but we have loads and loads of kelp already in the system. And with this, we can just start getting in the dried bone meal or the dried kelp blocks. And I think we have some... Yeah, we have some coal blocks there. Do we have some coal blocks there as well? Woo! Dried kelp blocks! 37. All right. Let's put that in there. Woohoo! There you go. And it's being sucked out because of there's a minecart over there. Run the minecart and now it starts melting again. And we can work on making dispensers. So I have 8 right now. We need to do that times 3 more. And of course, with a little bit of redstone, we can do this project. I know it's a little bit of a distraction, but we need the kelp blocks. That's just the thing. We need them. So let me fix those dispensers. Let me fix the redstone, the same redstone that we have over here. We can all hook them on to the same clock. And then we're done. So let me do that real fast. Hey, I know it's a little bit of a distraction, but hey, it's a must, right? It's a must. All right, we have ourselves our project box like always, and we put in some stuff where we're gonna need. We need ourselves 24 dispensers. Got it. We need some repeaters, redstone, and of course all the bone meal we are gonna use to fill up these dispensers. So with this, we can finally start the project and make it way more efficient than it is right now. All right, here we are. We are at the spot that we're gonna fix everything. So we need to remove this glass, replace him with the dispenser like I did on this side. And then on the bottom, I'm actually gonna change this into blackstone. But we need to connect that to the redstone wiring. And this is actually... it's actually really weird how we're gonna do this, because I need to go in. We need to dive underwater. We need to first remove all of the kelp. And then we need to remove the glass. And then we need to replace the glass with the dispenser from the inside out, because it needs to be facing this way. So while we are doing this, I'm guessing I'll just do this, place in the redstone, and I'll come back to you when we're done with this tedious work. We are done with the redstone, and we have a viewer. We've got someone who wants to see what I'm doing. I just finished the redstone, and then this guy came by, and something new on the server is, yes, you might have guessed it, the mini blocks. We've got ourselves the mini blocks, and I already made a trade for the dried kelp block, because, well, we're busy with the kelp, of course. And I made a trade with him, but these are the new mini blocks that we can show off to decorate our buildings with. And it is just 1 normal block, 1 emerald, and then you get 8 mini blocks. And this guy is now way more valuable. Instead of just seeing him and killing him, you can actually see what kind of mini blocks he sells, and you can see that we can place the mini blocks in all sort of directions and just make this building a little bit more. Okay, you make dried kelp blocks here. Nice, I can see. And this is just, oh man, this is just an addition to the server that is just priceless. Thank you, Exumavoid and team. This is amazing. This is a perfect tweak to the game. But I need to test this redstone circuit, because this is just a clock, and I hooked it up all the way on all sides here, and it goes all the way around. And I just hope, I don't know if I need to connect it, but then again, I think the redstone signal will go that way, and it will just stay on. So I think we'll just have the clock run that way and end here. So it will have a little bit of a delay, but I think that's okay. So let's turn it on and let's see if it works. Yeah, perfect. Because you can see it has a little bit of a delay, so that is understandable. But it's don't care. Don't care. So what we have to do right now is to fill up all these dispensers with bone meal. And let's see how fast it actually is. Alright, I got 2 stacks of bone meal in every dispenser. I couldn't afford having these dispensers all the way to the brim filled with bone meal, but I could manage to have 2 stacks in all of them. I think that should be enough. Should be enough? Question mark? I don't know. So let's turn it on and let's see how fast this will grow, and of course how fast it will give us our kelp. So here we go. Stop! Stop! I totally forgot that I removed all the kelp to install the dispensers. So, first try. First try, here we go. We can finally now start with seeing the kelp grow instead of seagrass or whatever it's called. Come on, baby. Let's grow some kelp. All right. This is looking good. The wall of kelp is growing. And it's growing on all the sides. So it's there, and there in the back as well. So if we loop around, we can see that it's growing here as well. It's a little bit laggy if we come near it when it's growing, but this is working very well. So if we need loads and loads of kelp, we can just put this thing on. It will grow all the kelp. It will cut it down with pistons down there. And it will go into our main collecting system and it will be melted down over there. This is good news. This is good news. Now I'm very lucky that we installed the 6 smokers instead of just 2 or 3. Because this will produce loads and loads of kelp. This is very... I'm just gonna turn it off because we don't need all the kelp in the world right now. Because we still have like 1 stack of bone meal there. And yeah, nothing happened over here. This thing is now burning on a full capacity. So we have dried kelp coming in all the chests. So all the smokers are burning right now. Because of the huge amount of kelp we just got from that little session. Hey, hello, creeper. How are you doing? Now this will be firing up and it will just do its thing. I'll just let it do its thing. But the reason why we did all of that and we got a little bit distracted is because we were waiting on our nether bricks. Now we need to turn them all into nether bricks because we need a ton, and I mean a ton of nether bricks. So I'm just gonna do this, clean up my inventory a little bit, and we'll just start with the mansion. And of course, we're gonna start with the mansion in a time lapse. So after a few hours of working, designing, destroying everything I had probably, and it is almost done. It is almost done. We've got a red carpet going into our house, and well, like you can see, I didn't have quite enough of the crimson wood, and I'm thinking about getting a texture pack for the color because it's a little bit too pinkish for me. I want it red. I want red wood. So I'm considering that. And now we have our floor. This is just the basics, by the way. I gotta say, this is not one floor and one color. Because, of course, we need to separate these little parts with maybe an archway. And then in the archway, I'm gonna change the floor. But for now, I just wanted to check out how it looks. And it looks pink. It looks oh so pink. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. And we started on the stairs. We started on the stairs all the way up. And I have these lamps. I changed them into the one with the sea lanterns. We'll come buy them in a sec. But this was my first design for a lantern or for a lamp. But I went in for the sea lantern, the basic design. We got some lanterns hanging all the way around there to get that light level 7 or above. And if we go up, it's 3 wide all the way. Some railings over here. I wanted to go with the blue outside and the red inside. That's what I kind of what I want to do. Now you only have blue lamps, so it's kind of okay. Sure, why not? But if I had red light, I would do it. This is the way up. We can see that I made a little bit of a beginning for the garden side. So I want to have plants here. I want to have a little bench in the corner. I want to have maybe a little bit of a roof on the sides. I don't know quite yet, but I want to do more. And inside here, I made the roof complete and one of these lamps. Now, this is going to be a sea lantern. This is not going to be a shroom lamp or shroom light, whatever it's called. And the same, of course, is on the other side. You got the roof with one light in the middle, and everything is lit perfectly. Now, if we go further up, and you can see it really looks cool. And nice poster there. You can really see that if we come downstairs, you can either go left and go to the platform or go outside, or you can go right. And if you go right, you can go further up. This is the same design. This is the lamp that I want to go for. I want to have basic. Maybe I want to have these on the sides. But I don't know. I kind of like them, and they're also a little bit bluish. So it suits everything. And if we go further up, of course, there's nothing here. But look at the size of this roof here. It's so high. We can do humongous builds in here. And you can see that we are outside right now. And you can look all over the place. So yeah, this is kind of the design that I went for. And this took me way longer than I anticipated. Because, oh, damn. I built it, and I think you can see it in the replay. I destroyed it again, and I rebuilt it again. And I wanted to make it look nice and not forced. So this is kind of a playful way to go upstairs. I didn't want to... I was going for the stairs going all the way up like in one go. But then this is a better way to just go upstairs if you want to be here, or go further up if you need to. So with this, I think we are on the right track of just going in with the build. I really want to go in with the crimson outside and the warped, or crimson on the inside and warped on the outside. So everything on the outside will be blue and everything on the inside will be red. The doors will be red on the inside, like you can see right there. And then we need to go in with the blue doors. So you can really see that, okay, outside blue, inside red. Still need to change that. That's blue. That's blue on the inside. Hey, that's all the time that I have right now. I've been at it for a couple of hours. The day is almost over. And I need to start doing some groceries. I need to start cooking. I need to take, you need to take care of yourselves now and then. So with this few hours in, of course, we're gonna do this and gonna make it more beautiful. We need some more details. So that is a thing that I'll probably gonna do outside of the recordings. But we need more details on the building itself, because now the building is very flat and we're using like one brick, and we need to get that cracked going on and the chiseled and whatever. We need to have more detail in the building itself. And of course, with our super duper farm over here, this is working very good, and we can now put it on, get all the kelp we need, and then with all the kelp we can start cooking for more nether bricks. This whole operation is looking mighty now. Yeah, you think you can win? All right. Well, you thought wrong. But yeah, with this whole operation, we can now close this one, and we can continue in the next episode. Oh, by the way, I want to thank Emo for letting me use his farm, because, well, without his little farm for all the nether warts and all the wood, couldn't have made it possible. So thank you, Emo. Thank you so much. And if you want to go check out his videos, thank you all so much for watching this video. And you know it, as always, stay awesome and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.